Hey guys, what's up? Today we will be looking at uh, this, I guess, a website called Breezometer. I will have the website in the description. This basically shows you the air quality of, I guess, the places on Earth. It doesn't have data for all of the countries, for example, Africa, a bit of South America, and Siberia, and a bit of the Middle East, and stuff like that. A few countries, well, not a few, quite a lot, but we'll be checking out the ones that we have right now. Okay, first thing we can see, where do we go? Let's go to the USA. The USA is quite clean. The like bluer and even green is actually good quality, and the darker, well, the redder it is worse. Actually, yesterday, this was a lot worse. You can see in California, this air quality is horrible because there are these fires, right? 29, poor quality, shit quality. I mean, even here you can see that's pretty good. Look at this. Yeah, you can see the fires. Okay, we will turn that off, but everywhere here on the west coast, even more up to here. I don't know if it's from the fire, but it is bad. Even here, Alberta, man, I don't know why it's so bad here. I don't know if something is burning here, but 19, man, 19. While if you look further north, come on, man, it's lying a little bit. We can see one of the best the best. Oh, no, not the best, but one of the best air qualities in the world over here. Look at that. I mean, you can see. I know what this is. I don't know, man. Some places are like that, but you can see this is pretty good. If you look here in South America, you can see Argentina is pretty good, so is Chile, and all of this. But you look at Brazil, I mean, even these places where people mostly live are not that bad, but you look at the Amazon and look at that. That is horrible. 18. We look at this. Zero. Zero. So, fires are alert 17 kilometers from this location. Look at that, man. That is horrible. That is horrible. I mean, we do look at Rio de Janeiro, we can see it's bad here as well. But that is a major city. We look at Africa, South Africa, you can see a bit of, well, shit quality, but somewhere it is pretty good, you can see. We go here. Ethiopia is pretty bad in some places, and Egypt is has surprisingly shit quality. If you can see here, don't know why it's so bad, but yeah, Saudi Arabia as well, pretty bad. But when we get here to Europe, we can see some pretty good quality, mostly green and actually blue, some yellow, but these are industrialized nations. These are developed nations. Even Russia, look at this, that is high quality. Look at Moscow and everything around. 89, excellent. Excellent. The highest I was able to find was like 95. We look here at China, we can see this area is bad. This area is pretty good. This is decent. And so is like a lot of this. Then we look here, what the hell is happening here? This changes every day. And you can definitely see, I mean, this moved a lot. Wasn't over here, I know. Look at that, that is probably zero, huh? Yeah, zero. That is shit. That is so bad. Japan is surprisingly clean. Manchuria is pretty clean as well, 92. Not as many people live in Manchuria as here, I guess, in the mainland. Indonesia, in some places, look at that. That is 94. I think from 95 it is considered clean. From 90 it is excellent. So you can see here even high qualities. Australia is pretty good, you can see, right? New Zealand as well. Let's see. 92. We'll try to find 95 and above. Here 93. That's high. That is good quality. That is real good quality, you know. I mean, you literally enter Europe, you can see it is much better air quality. Like, yeah. I mean, you even zoom into cities. For example, actually Berlin is quite clean, huh? But you can see there are patches. Very small, but they are there. Luxembourg, you can see the city actually isn't that. The city is actually least polluted, best air quality, and then outside is worse. France is worse than Germany, though. You can see more yellow, while in Germany you can see a lot more green. Poland is also um, quite clean. You can see that. This is probably high, 94. 94, that is insane quality right there. 94. And places like this, 92. Yeah, those are that's good quality. While in the US here on the East Coast, it is actually pretty good. Like this is decent, and here Maine and with the border with Canada, you can see it's pretty good. Not bad at all. The northern countries are pretty clean. How about Denmark? They're also pretty clean. Yeah, Finland as well. You can see that. I mean, for example, uh, you can see this. There's pretty clean air here around Moscow, and Moscow is a huge fucking city, you know. I mean, you go in a bit further, you can see green, and here you can see almost the red, orange. For example, here, 40, 40 out of 100, you know. But outside, for some reason, is very clean, surprisingly clean, man. And you go to India, you can see this is a developing nation. This is a not so industrialized nation. This nation still is gonna go through a lot of development, and it is gonna become a lot richer. I literally, man, like this is already horrible. New Delhi right here, no, right here, right here, yeah. Look at that. It is so polluted. 13, like, how do you even live here? You go a little bit further, you have, bruh, you have like 4. Like, are you serious? People are living here. You gotta get that, man. That is insane. People are living in these areas. I mean, kind of understandable. The Indian population is huge, but Jesus Christ. I mean, look at that. That's the north. The north is probably more the most industrialized and stuff. You go south, you can see green, and then you can actually see really good stuff here. 91, and that's a lot of the population. This isn't insignificant populations. This is probably about 300 million people at least. You know, Sri Lanka 30 million. 30 million. I didn't know they had so much population. I mean, they're surprisingly clean, counting the population. Thailand is also pretty clean. 91. You can see this, but uh, there are bad spots as well. Indonesia still developing as well. I would say, most of Asia is still developing, counting all of this. This probably Mongolia and up to Iran. Maybe, yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. But a lot of Asia is still developing, so you gotta count that in. China is still growing a lot. China isn't stopping here, you know. It is not. Well, you can see that, for example, Europe being one of the strongest powers in the world for a while, for a very long while. Already industrialized, and it's actually pretty clean, at least compared to other nations, or other developing nations as well. Like even undeveloped, compared to undeveloped nations. I mean, some are worse, some are better. You can see patches, you can see a little bit here in Spain. You can see stuff, but it's not bad. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty good, right? That is good. No shit, man. It is good. But, oh, okay. Yeah, you can do this. It's weird. It is pretty, pretty insane how much pollution people have made. Look at that, 0, 0. Not that many people live here, but for example, in this city, yeah, they're not far away from that. There's quite a lot of people here, as far as I know. But altogether, in kind of this region of China, almost nobody lives here. Like 20 million people, as far as I know. So yeah, not much at all. Mongolia is pretty clean in some places. I think I found a 95 somewhere here. Not sure, but their capital, Ulaanbaatar, is actually horrible. I don't know how, but it is. Let's try to find. Will we? I don't know if we will find. Like 95 is what we're looking for. There definitely is. I mean, they don't have info for Siberia, but that would be probably one of the cleanest places. 93. Not available. Okay, well, you can see some places of the planet are clean, some are not so much. Some are not so much. Kenya is actually pretty clean as well. Look at that. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Uh, I mean, I would like more info, for example, for Africa and for Siberia and the stands and also the rest of the Middle East. And literally for every other country that isn't here yet. You know, North Korea. Well, I don't think we're gonna get that. I don't think we're gonna get that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not. But for example, you can see this red orange area. You know how many people live here? Probably almost 500 million or something like that. This is an insanely populated place and it is polluted as hell. That many people live in this shitty environment. Not much people can really do about that, but people have to be aware of something like this. Like, shit, man. Like, yeah. Okay, well, that's gonna be it. I mean, you see, how this is. If you wanna check out this yourself, then go ahead and uh, you know, click the link in the description. I will put it there for sure. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, goodbye.